Alright, so I am sitting here on the floor in my office with the fiddle leaf fig that we transplanted in the last video. And since I transplanted it, I added these cool stones around the base. And they came in a package like this. And well, I ended up with an empty one. And when I look at this, I don't see trash. I see an experiment. I think I can make a little terrarium in this, and even though it's kind of scratched up, it'd still be a fun experiment. So where can I get the stuff for my terrarium? Well, just outside my office window. Alright, so people driving by probably think I'm crazy, but got some scrap paper here. And this moss looks really good. So I'm going to collect some of it. That should easily be enough. Even got a little plant here. I think I can rustle up some growing media of some sort, but this ought to be enough. Oh, let's get some little stones. Some little decorative stones. I found this little stick here. That might make it interesting. And yeah, I think that's good. Alright, so I just ran next door and literally picked up off the dirt room floor some hydrofiber and a little bit of peat moss. And I think that's going to be great as a medium for my little homebrew terrarium here. So let's go ahead and start assembling this thing. And I'm also going to use in the bottom of it some of these leftover stones that I have. So that'll act as my my water basin in the bottom. So there's our stones. The one thing that I don't have is something like a screen to put in. But that's where the hydrofiber comes in. I think it'll make a great little screen. Okay. And then I've also got my spray bottle here. So some people have fancy terrarium tools. I don't. Now you might be worried about how much water I'm adding. What I'm going to do later is I might have to leave the cap off of this for a few days to kind of let it dry out and get the water level just right down. That's looking pretty good. Oh, we got a little critter crawling around in there. Okay, I thought about making like a little hill with this extra moss. I don't think that's going to be necessary, but I am going to add these stones in. Kind of make some little miniature landscaping, and also kind of hide the seams where I use multiple pieces of moss. Oh, and then we also have our little log here. There we go. Okay. So I think that looks pretty good. Today I'm here at our Belpre store, and as I mentioned earlier in the video, I didn't have any terrarium tools, but we actually have terrarium tools in stock, along with a whole selection of terrarium supplies. So stop by our Belpre store and check out this great selection of terrarium tools and supplies. And for this and other great information, visit us online at bobsmarket.com.